Hello everyone, I'm Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails to Azure part, I think it's 43. In the previous video, we pretty much finished up the last of our support requests for this section of the story. Off screen, I did do the Geofront D sector monster extermination, turned that in, got us some money. Also traded in a lot of Sapith, which allowed us to purchase one shiny, passionate rogue. Rouge, however you want to say it. It's probably Rogue. We spent 80,000 Mira on it. I decided to go with this one. It was really between it and the evasion accessory. The problem with the evasion accessory is that it really only gave 5% more evasion than the Mishi hat. The accuracy wasn't all that useful, and the passives are good, like it prevents feints and a couple other annoying ailments, but 100 strength. I mean, come on, man. I can't pass up. Lloyd he's swole now. In the first game, Randy was our swole boy. Now it's Lloyd. Lloyd is the one true weightlifting god. So before we do our story, we're going to finish up our talking for the section and then go see if there's anything about Lynn and Aeolia, a residential. So there's only a few places we have left to go. There's a couple areas in the city and then the outside regions, and then we're pretty much finished up. Okay, if you make any cookies, you're legally obligated to give them to me. Andre's gonna have to play even today. I told him to stay inside on rainy days. He'd better stay warm and dry. I wouldn't want him catching a cold. Nothing cramps a good suit style like a rainy day. Need to keep my party suits pressed and looking fly. I don't know. Harold is at Belgard Gate for delivery. However, a large monster was sighted on West Crossville Highway yesterday, so I'm admittedly a little worried. He'll be fine. Look, there's a froggy stuck to the window. He looks kind of weird, but isn't he cute too? That's no frog, that's an explosive! I don't know why there would be a frog explosive. Don't question me. It's locked! Oh, old man's gone. I've been seeing more rain than usual this year. How is it to drive the laundry like this? Blow on it really hard? Yesterday's derailment was a shock. People are in constant argument about whether it was due to a fallen rock or an enormous monster. I too wonder what the true cause was. You doubting me? Saying that my hypothesis is not good enough for you to just accept it implicitly without any critical thinking? I'm insulted. We don't need to fish. I mean, we do need to fish, but we don't need to fish. Take me to mines. How's it going, guys? Anyone out wandering around? Walking in the rain without an umbrella, I see. Not bad. There's nothing like a man soaking wet when his clothes clinging to him. People choose to live in the city these days. Fortunately, Logie and Ami are full of Maine's pride and have chosen to stay here. I've lived here my whole life and couldn't be prouder of my grandchildren. I mean, shouldn't be proud of your grandchildren based on where they choose to live. Be proud of them because of, you know, other stuff. Please be careful in mines on rainy days like these. One false move could send you tumbling down a cliff. It's more likely than you think. Max and I grew up here, and we've been hearing those warnings since we were little. Has anyone ever fallen off the cliff? Well, no, but, told us to be worried about it, so I'm still deathly afraid of it. Weather can change abruptly in the mountains. When it rains too much, bus service is sometimes suspended. You should take care if you plan to travel the mountain path today. If it suspends the bus service, we are not in a good spot. I was told there are large mysterious monsters appearing around the state, not to mention the report of a monster in the train accident yesterday. Could they both be like the monsters that appeared in the deserted mine a couple months ago? We'd better err on the side of caution for the sake of everyone's safety. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do that. What's up, Luca? Still being a bad lady? I hate rainy days. The floor gets all wet and I have to mop it. Can't call us any faster. I want to go home, okay? Well, nice to see that you finished transporting my load of septium earlier this morning. If the rain had picked up, the road would have been muddy and slick. That would have made for a tough drive. Knowing when it's safe to drive is a skill all on its own. This rain is so relaxing. We don't get many guests on days like today, so I'm just going to take it easy. One here. No one. No one. Alrighty. Go hit up the general store, the mines, other house, and then we book it. How's it going, buddy? It was a rainy day, much like today, that I injured my leg and had to retire from being a miner. Damn, my leg always aches on days like this. Daddy always looks sad on rainy days. Maybe it's because he misses being a miner. I love Daddy just the way he is. I would much rather run a store than be a miner. I feel like most of the miners would rather run a store than be a miner. This is rain, I can't play outside. This sucks. When is Dad getting home? I just want to play. It gets cold in the mine on rainy days. To make matters worse, the miners always just late for work. Goodness, I hope they don't catch colds. They'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen, right? Because of Gantz, I'm able to refocus myself on work. As a thanks, I'll return the favor by picking up the tab tonight. I just won't tell him that, or else he'll drink me out of house and home. This morning, I dug up a huge sapphire crystal that was this big. Kicking all sorts of ass at my job these days. If only I had that kind of luck at the casino. Can I have it? Rainy days are the worst when you're working in the mines. It gets too cold. If I guess if I'd moved around more, I wouldn't be so cold. Too much work. Between cave-ins and monster outbreaks, miners put their lives on the line all the time. To endure a job like this, we miners need to stick together and have pride in our work. Okay. Can I have that rock, though? Asking for a friend? Okay, and I think that's it for mines. Farewell, city with the best music. I mean, I guess we can pop out the doll studio just to do our due diligence, just in case. Oh, dude, we can't see the monsters anymore. I can't remember. Did I rework orbits on Lloyd on screen? He's got ingenuity now. Instead of he used to have Heaven's Eye. And then you have Restraint now. I think this was also done off screen. So you have got all that shit now. That's pretty cool. I don't really know if any like major. I think all offensive spells are pretty much the same, but you just have access to more supporting stuff with Restraint instead of whatever you used to have. Wazi, I think, is the same. I believe. Yeah. Don't fight me, bro. Actually, can we one-shot you guys now? We can. Gate sealed shut. Rosenberg Studio, keep on out. One of these days. Wait, why did you make arts go down? For art defense? Do you have a orbit that does that? Oh, you have Spirit Breaker. Yeah. Come. It's like so much harder to dodge enemies now that because I'm so used to just looking at the mini-map and not the screen when we're running. Adios. Looking for a thing. Take me out of here. Might want to, I don't know, I might want to re-equip it just because it's kind of annoying to not have. Hey there, want to play? Why don't you get yourselves out of the rain and into the casino? I forgot, do you guys sell new stuff in this chapter? Wasn't there something new? The jukebox, I think? That's probably the last thing we need for the Randy Randerson. That's pretty good. Granted, it's getting 200 medals kind of takes a while. I mean, the most you can get at one time is like 1,000, I think. At least via poker, which is probably the easiest, most consistent way to get medals. All I can see, I'll be lifting the curtain off for its encore performance tomorrow. They have another rising star beside Riksha Mao as well. It's always interesting to hear the rumors surrounding their troupe. Yesterday was lost after loss, so I'm going to have to make a comeback story today. Just you watch. The odds are always rigged against you. In the long run, you're always going to lose. My doors are always open for some fun on some rainy days. Put it all on 3. Go. Start. Oh, look at that, dude. It's 3. It was worth a shot, Lloyd. One more day, and long last the encore performance is tomorrow. It's a shame I won't be able to say Lady Aeolia dazzle on the opening night, even though I missed it. I know I'll be too excited to sleep tonight. The other troopers are rehearsing their hearts out as we speak. Long live Arkansas's Archon performance! Probably won't let us in. Get the hell out of here! Did you need something of us? Unfortunately, we're closed today. Oh yeah, we're only stopping by on our rounds. I know tomorrow night is the debut of your new show. Is the troop taking today to rest and relax? You assume right. There's, however, one artist that insisted on practicing today. Ah, Sully. Whoever it is, they must be devoted. Could it be? I'm referring to Sully. Tomorrow's our big day, after all. She said she couldn't relax if she wasn't getting in a workout. You're free to watch her practice if you'd like. Are you sure? But of course, you're friends of the troop, so I doubt she would mind. Not only that, but she's been at it all morning. I'd appreciate you having a conversation with her. She could use the break. Well, when you put it that way, I'd be happy to speak with her. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta go through this way to get to the backstage. Okay, never mind. I thought we were gonna get out on the stage with her. Oh, she's got so many hops. Got like a fucking 10-foot vertical. Wow, she's really going at it. Balsamo said as much. She already has an impressive stage presence. This must be the... she doesn't even believe in gravity. This is supposed to be a dance for one of the new scenes, eh? Character's supposed to be pretty important too. She's the star princess, right? Or she's going to play a pivotal role in the play's second half. Yeah, and she's not taking any prisoners when it comes to being ready for it. Look at her go. Maybe, but I can't imagine the pressure on her shoulders. Maybe we should go before we distract her. Hey, you guys! Uh-oh. We are busted. Well, no point trying to sneak out back now. May as well have that chat. Hey, Sully, we didn't mean to distract you from your practice. It's whatever. So, you need something? Not at all. We stopped by because we were in the area and Balsamo invited us to look in on your practice. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. It's fine, really. I was already thinking about taking a break. This is the first time I've seen you perform. With your skill, no one would suspect that you are a beginner. Really? I agree. You took me by surprise, to be honest. Same. You didn't look like you were wasting a single movement up there. You must be on the verge of perfecting that scene, right? What? Seriously, and that costume looks amazing on you. Sully? Hey, you. You want to join me for a bit of training? I, want your opinion on something. What? You want Lloyd to help you train? Why me, and what opinion? I don't know a thing about the performing arts. Hell, it's not like they're gonna make you perform or something. I just had an idea is all. Well, you want to join me or what? Well... I mean, I see no reason not to help. Yeah, I guess oh god, my voice. Yeah, I guess I can, as long as you're okay with it. Are you sure I wouldn't only get in your way? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, secret dance coach? Alright, I'll give you a basic explanation. Here, take this. A whistle. A whistle? What is this for? Part of the rehearsal, obviously. During the act, I want you to blow the whistle every time I land a jump. Even if you aren't familiar with the routine, you should still be able to keep up if you watch the flow of action for yourself. Match your landing timings. Got it. Is that it? Do you want me to do anything else? Nope, that's it. It may sound simple, but it's a crucial part of rehearsal. When you think about it, jump timing is essential to every Arkansas performance. Above all, sticking the landing is key to making all the movements flow together. Rehearsing with the whistle raises a performer's awareness, and reinforces the timing. That's why you can't screw this up, okay? Mess up the timing and it'll ruin my rhythm. Loud and clear. I'll be careful. That's pretty much it. Ready to get started? Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. Match the time by pressing X. Oh no. Okay, just pretend we're playing Sekiro. Pretty much have to, I can't talk at all here. What? I hit it perfectly. And we got more music notes than X's, so I guess it's not awful. Okay, apparently we can do it as much as we want. Okay, we gotta perfect this. Or at least near perfect it. It's like, I don't know, sometimes it's like you have to hit it slightly before she lands, sometimes you hit it right as she lands. Like that one. Okay, that one we definitely... Gotta hit a debate on that one. I feel like that one should have gone through. That's pretty much the exact same. Okay, good start. Debate, debate. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, that one was early. Dude, I can't, I'm cursed. I can't get past this. Like the same time, same one every time. I want to at least get like, if we can make like 1 or 2, I'll feel okay with that. Now, normally I would probably go for like actual perfect, but since we're recording. You know what? When we mess up, just let's try it again. I really would like to get this right. It's kind of fun. Even though the timing does feel like a little weird at times. It's that one jump makes no sense. Oh, come on. I think that game, like, lagged there. Dude, I'm cursed. I can't do better than 4. You know what? We'll pause and we'll see if we can get it right. Oh, don't. Ah, finally. God, that took way longer than I would care to admit. The problem is that I kept running into this, like, there's a micro stutter. It has to do with the particle effects. Because, like, as you get it right, more and more particles come out of Sully, which makes it harder because then you run into this, like, little micro stutter that happens, which will mess with your X input. So, like, I just kept losing, like, late in, due to, like, I could just notice the game kind of, like, have this little tiny micro stutter that would throw off my timing, and it'd drop the input. Kind of annoying, but finally we got a run where that didn't happen, and we were able to get it. Oh, I guess this means it's finally coming together. Yeah, your form was great. It truly was. You should have more confidence in your performance. Thanks. Anyway, I'm surprised you're able to match you perfectly. Not bad. My rhythm wasn't thrown off at all. That was a good rehearsal. For you to compliment this much, I must have done something right. Glad I could help, Sully. I do have one question for you. Now that you've seen my acting, what do you think? You can jump good. I don't really know about acting. Of your acting. I'm not an expert or anything, but I thought you did great. You've clearly learned a lot and have been honing your talents. Then again, I don't think a novice like me is a good judge for this kind of thing. I can only tell you how you look to the untrained eye. Right. So what you told me before about my acting having no wasted movements, Can you explain more about what you meant? Oh, did I say that? I didn't mean anything by it. It was supposed to be a compliment. Aeolia once said the same thing too. Oh. No wasted movements in your acting. Your performance is so rigid. And she told me I should be having fun. Having fun, eh? Aeolia said that? Putting it that way, I don't think she was criticizing your form or performance. It sounds to me like your problem is between your ears. Are you saying it's in my head? What the hell does that mean? Anyway, at this rate, I don't see how the heck tomorrow's performance is going to turn out well. Sully. Get her, Tio. Oh, friendship speech? Friendship speech? Hey, Sully, there's something I'd like to ask. When you're rehearsing, what's going through your head? Huh? Ain't it obvious that I want to get better and do it right? Well, no, not just that. I think that I want to perform the way Aeolia and Reek should do. I want to do what they did the first time I saw them perform. You know, like win over hearts and minds, that kind of stuff. Sully, that was surprisingly honest. Oh, there we go. We haven't got to hear the best part of this song. It's only showed up like I think a couple times and it didn't go on long enough to hear this part. Oh, it's so good. I didn't mean to be... I get it. Then could you answer a few more questions? What about an official Arkansas show? How do you feel about the audience that's coming to the theater to watch all of you perform? Audience? You mean the actual spectators? I mean, I know there's a lot of different kinds of people in the city, but even now I can't bring myself to like the people that don't realize how fortunate they are. I know it's not all of them, but that applies to a lot of Arkansas's patrons. So, what you mean to say is you're not excited about the idea of performing for them. In other words, that's what's stopping you from having fun like Aeolia says to. Well, maybe subconsciously? I try not to think about it, but the idea of performing for those kinds of people makes me feel a little weird. Is that bad? I mean, that kind of feeling has nothing to do with whether or not I'm a good performer, right? All I wanted to know is what I can do to improve and where I went wrong. I need something more concrete. All the emotions you carry when you perform aren't related to that? Is that truly what you think? Are you gonna say that they are? Then what am I supposed to do, huh? Tell me. Well, I still don't think I'm qualified to be giving direction, but... Shout at the spectators in front of you, Sully. It's Bird Lady. She's here. Hiya, boys and girls. Aeolia. How long have you been there? Don't mind me, I just arrived. So, Sully, is it true that you don't like the audience? What if I don't? Is there something wrong with that? No, not necessarily. There are patrons even I don't particularly care for. I understand that I wouldn't be where I am if I let that get to me, though, don't you? I know that, that's why I'm trying so hard not to let it bother me. But that's just it, you're approaching the challenge all wrong. Listen here, you're too attentive to what's happening around you. Sully, to you, what does the word audience refer to? Ain't it obvious? The customers that come to the theater, the one that bought tickets. Sure, you're not wrong, but there's more to it than that. Our audience isn't just those who buy a ticket and enter the theater. It's everyone. Every single person who has a passion for Arkansas and cheers us on, they're all our audience. Everyone who has passion? You betcha, even those that have only seen the troupe through magazines or heard of us through word of mouth. You can't say that anyone who's ever held the wonder of Arkansas in their hearts constitutes our audience. You know what that's like, don't you? When you came to Crossville, you first heard of Arkansas by chance. That drove you to sneak into the theater and see for yourself. Didn't you feel something that day? Not that I'm condoning you sneaking in, of course. That doesn't change the fact that at that moment, you were just as much a part of our splendid audience as anyone else. Sneaking in made me splendid. Of course, so you shouldn't be so focused on only the audience in front of you. Because after all, the entire continent is our stage. Each and every Zemurian is a current or future member of our audience. What if they're past members? What if they don't like you anymore? Shut up, Lloyd. Isn't that a little much? The entire continent? You better believe it, Missy. It's not my place to say whether or not Arkansas is truly a household name across Zemuria, but even so, our plays brought together the hearts of you, a North Ambrian, and myself across Bellion. You can dismiss that as just coincidence, but that's not how I see it. But chew on that for a hot second. Doesn't that make performing on stage all the more fascinating and fun? Take as long as you need to reflect on what we talked about today. Putting that aside, Sully, you didn't eat your breakfast this morning, did you? There's a lunchbox waiting for you in the dressing room. Go eat it right this instant and get your butt back here. A lunchbox? I don't want that. This isn't up for debate. I've told you, our bodies are capital and your health comes first. You're not rehearsing for another second until you've had a proper meal. You're annoying. Alright, I'll go eat it already. Damn, she's fast. Holy shit. Wow, Aeolia, that was impressive. I was thinking the same. I felt a little inspired myself. You're a natural mother hen. I'll take that as a compliment. She certainly can be a handful. Thank you for all your help today, Skies. If not for you, I don't think I would have gotten to the core of what's been weighing on her. Does that mean you really were watching from the very start? Admittedly, it was enjoyable to watch the show from the spectator seats for once. While she and I do spend a lot of time together and talk often, it's difficult to get her to open up and talk honestly like she did today. So you all have my gratitude, especially you, little guy. I think you're giving me too much credit. Besides, I was way over my head trying to give her advice on her fundamentals. Sully, I was drinking water. You can't spook me like that. Alright, I'm done. Happy now, Leah? Sully does not need advice in scarfing down food, it seems. Did you even bother to chew proper like I always tell you? Whatever. Okay, then we're beginning our follow-up rehearsal right away. We'll take it from the scene where the Star Princess appears, and I won't be going easy on you. Bring it on! Looks like Sully got a performer's spirit back. Does this count as a breakthrough? Fingers crossed. It's in our hands now, so let's show ourselves out. Good luck with tomorrow's play, Ilya. Sully, we'll be rooting for you. Yeah. Appreciate it as always. See you around, boys and girls. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we found that. Probably one of the easier secret quests to find, but definitely good to find. Like, more character development for Sully. I do like how, like, kind of, I mean, Sully's not like a huge major part of the plot or anything, but it is cool to see how much her character has been developed from, like, being in that one random side quest in, the first game. Yesterday's train schedule was in disarray due to the derailment. Many of our guests asked to stay for an extra day. Fortunately, the trains are up and running. I don't believe you for a second, because that would mean that this place has guests, which we know is a lie. No one has ever stayed here except for Minna, that's it. I've heard several passengers in the train accident were injured, but thankfully there weren't any fatalities. I hope those that were injured have a speedy recovery. Many of our reservations were cancelled as a result of yesterday's accident. Transcontinental Railroad affects a great deal of our state's economy, this hotel included. I'm glad it was repaired so quickly. Okay, trying to think. There's only a few places left. I've already went to Amelia, but I haven't gone in here. Amelia didn't say anything. Hey, Eric, you don't need to talk. Just sit down and drink with me. Why do you always sleep here, Sandra? Don't you have a home to go to? Oh, you're such a meanie, Eric. I feel like we've seen this exact same dialogue before. Heard some kind of monster responsible for that accident on West Crossbell Highway. Given the time of the upcoming referendum, I'm not convinced this was an accident. It feels all too convenient. Eric can be such a meanie. He's fine with me sleeping here, but he doesn't want to spend a little one-on-one time with me. I do love a man that plays hard to get. I don't think he's playing hard to get. I think he just doesn't realize. I mean, kind of makes sense. If, you know, she's a hostess, he probably just thinks that's like her normal behavior. This damn rain is keeping customers away. That was some big-ass accident yesterday, too. Not my fault I can't get any customers in the club today, or I was conspiring against Bishy. It leads to, it's been laying low. Don't be able to drag any info out. Okay. So, let's start from the top. Check, 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 well, maybe not check, 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 check. Okay, so it's just like maybe Station Street. Have we talked to you guys around here? I'm thrilled the Transcontinental Railroad was repaired in just one night. Now I can enjoy watching trains to my heart's content. Words aren't enough to express my gratitude. Can't go in there. Alrighty. Well, I think we're done in the city, so we just have the gates and our Morica left. Making sure we got all the quests. Second Division are investigating. You want to play me in Pom Pom Party, Chief Sergey? You know about them dang old video games these kids are playing these days? Okay. Apparently not. Take me to Boathouse, then Tangram Gate, then Armorica, and then I think we're done. Well, we gotta go to the Police Academy. Not finished, I'm just getting started! Gosh dang it, God, I'm so ticked off. Anyone over here? Any monsters and beasties? pond has been in a bit of a fishing rut. Maybe this is as far as our skills can take us after all. Guys, just give me more time. Now you've done Imperial Fishing Club. This calls for a secret weapon! Is it a new fishing rod for me so I can catch more fish and defeat the other guys? No? Okay. Consequence of that accident off the Westwell Crossbell Highway have been huge! Okay, thank Adios for the repair crew. Shouldn't the bus be here by now? It's raining, dude. I'm so tired of all these showers. Not about the train derailment. When are we getting a rain derailment? You're fired for that, Parrish. Come on, man. That one was pretty clever. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. We understand. I thought it was a good joke. Oh, Noelle, see? She appreciates bad jokes. Tangram Gate was also affected by the derailment accident yesterday. We had Republican buses asking for protection. It was pretty troublesome. Ooh, nothing quite like a good meal after a hard day's work. You never know what happened next, so I gotta bulk up on food and be ready for anything. A business colleague of mine who came from the Republic was caught up in the train accident. Right now I'm headed to the hospital. He's recovering out. I'm glad he's alright. Had a lot of guests yesterday due to the derailment passengers that had been given bus transfers. Have we done this? No, could we have? Or yes, we have. Tomorrow's the big day! It'll be the up-and-comer Sully playing the role of the Star Princess. In the end, I couldn't get tickets, but I'm sure the Crossbell Towns will do a feature on it. Also, do we have child labor laws? Sully seems to be working a lot for... They said she's like 13. That train accident yesterday happened right before the referendum. It makes me think the Empire of the Republic could be behind it. I know we don't have any solid proof right now, but I can't help but be suspicious at a time like this. I was told I was crazy for thinking the Empire might be trying to mess with us. The SSS, you did some impressive work yesterday at the scene of the train derailment. You should be thanking our leader here. The ace detective extraordinaire does it again. Playing on a little thick, Randy. I'm inclined to agree with him. As much as I'd like to take credit, I only showed combat tactics into you when you were at the academy. You've become quite the detective, haven't you, Lloyd? As your former instructor, my chest swells with pride. Not you too, Deputy Commander. Still have a long way to go. I'm not ready to fill my brother's shoes just yet. I've only made it this far thanks to my teammates covering for my weaknesses. Crossbell's most modest man. He always was. Keep doing what you're doing. I know you'll reach your goals in no time. I look forward to seeing what kind of detective you'll become, Lloyd. I did hear about that Armorica case. What the fuck was that, dude? You messed that shit up big time. And also, Nielsen intellectually dominated you? You okay? I'm not still sore about it. Some bracer guy was asking about a lady bracer. I hope she's alright. Well, I think that's, we should probably go check out if she's alright. We went to Belgard already. Go here real quick. Mix up stew. That's all we got. You ever gonna give me anything for this? I'll take some time to repair the gate that was destroyed yesterday. I never expected anything like that to happen. For the time being, we'll have to rely on the CGF's assistance for security. Oh yeah, he did destroy the gate. Kinda forgot about that. Cadets have been a buzz ever since the train derailment. I understand why they're restless, but there's nothing they can do about the situation. As an instructor, it's my duty to boost their morale and make sure their focus is always on their studies. Can't help but wonder who or what caused that train derailment. If someone is really behind it, that's a serious offense. Okay, to Armorica, and then we are done. So, dunny done. Police are investigating the orbital truck I bought from Mineth. They said it wouldn't take long, but man, I hope they bring it back soon. Rain is a blessing from the heavens for us farmers. By the goddess's divine will that we may eat, so I have to pay my respects to her. Grant's threw out his back yesterday. He really ought to take the day off. I bet he would have to if he didn't think I was unreliable. I'll show him. I gotta get my act together and try harder. Actually, he doesn't think you're unreliable. Oh, I hurt my lower back yesterday and it's no better today. I'm getting too old for this. Speaking of which, that Jake seems different today. Did something happen to him? kiddos are having Sunday school over at the inn today. I can teach the youngsters myself as farmers, so I hope they study hard. Thanks to the incident yesterday, Chief Tulsa and Derek were able to make up. Those two always put the needs of the village above everyone else. They've been through some hard times recently, but I'm sure things will be looking up from here on. So Sunday school, eh? Any nuns around here? Did we go to the cathedral? I thought we did, but now I'm starting to think maybe we didn't. Rhythmic tapping of the rain against the window and a warm coffee by my side. Days like this are perfect for sinking into a good book. Leading out the large room on the second floor for Sunday school today. I think I'll whip up some pudding for the kids. And extra serving for the sister, of course. I don't like rainy days. They maybe gotta mop the floor too. I wish customers were more conscious of the mud they're tracking in here. Referendum's coming up soon. If only voting didn't mean I have to go all the way to the city. This is important for the future of our village, so I really have no choice to go and vote. You're not Riez. Outside I saw like a giant cat paw prints on the ground. What happened here? Guy who runs the inn is gonna bring us snacks for breakfast during Sunday school. Oh man, I wish it was break time already. When I lived in the city, I had to go to the cathedral for Sunday school. Now that I live here, the sister comes to me. It's pretty nice, actually. Wait, what are you saying? Outside I saw like giant cat paw prints on the ground. What, are you reading a story or? Stuck. I've been defeated. Until we moved here, I didn't know traveling Sunday school classes were a thing. It must be difficult to travel all the way out here from the cathedral. I'll thank the sister for her service. And we do it all the time for free, so it can't be that bad. How's it going, gang? Derek, about this idea of yours, this beekeeping experience, I can understand the benefits, but do you think it's safe to allow civilians into our fields? I see your concern, but honey is the village's specialty, so I think it'll be okay. It'd be great to show people how to handle the bees. I'm willing to consider it. My secondary idea is we take the bees, harvest them together, and then use them as some sort of bee attack colony to defend the city against the Empire? Yes. That conflict only brought them closer in the end. We shouldn't disturb them. Getting disturbed. Showcasing the best aspects of our village to the general populace is not a bad idea at all. Doing so could even cause more people to consider moving here. Since yesterday evening, my husband and Derek have been brainstorming new ideas together. Rather than change the way we do things, they want to revitalize the village by showing off its traditional charms. Those two cooperate, I'm sure Amorica will be fine. I'll be cheering them on in the meantime. Okay. I think that's it from us. I guess we'll go to the I thought we went to the cathedral, but I don't remember anything at the cathedral. Where's Riaz at? There's another rainy day in Crossbell. Yeah, okay, we haven't been here. We had a bracer visit the cathedral earlier today looking for information. Two of their own, Lynn and Aeolia, have gone missing. Sadly, I've not seen them in the cathedral lately. I pray they're alright. Heard much about the train derailment that happened on the West Crossbell Highway yesterday. Thank the goddess no one lost their life. Okay. I heard the fortune of witnessing Sister Juju fall straight on her backside a little while ago. I got a laugh out of me. Oh my, when will that girl ever overcome her clumsiness? There you are. Oh, I heard there was a large monster spotted near the train derailment site yesterday. Did y'all happen to know something about that? Actually, we do. Lloyd briefly explained what had happened yesterday. So, pleroma grass has started to appear in Nox Farmus, and Gnosis has made a return as well. The most pressing matter is where he obtained it from, or who I should say. Have you any ideas on your end? I'm afraid I don't. The church doesn't know anything more about the cult and Gnosis than it did before. As for the pleroma grass, we're still researching what causes it to bloom. I haven't found the answer yet. Unfortunately, I'm the only one from the Congregation of the Sacraments here, so this may take a while. I figured that was the case. We can wait, Riaz. If you figure anything out, you know how to reach us. Of course. What bad luck would it be that it's raining all across the state? I hope you remember to pack an umbrella. And with that, I think we are ready to bounce. Whoa, no. Gotta go to the cemetery. Gotta see how our best buddy's doing. What's up? Over time, the elements will eventually wash away the carvings on gravestones little by little. That, sadly, leads to many people whose legacies are lost to the cemetery's visitors. As a gravekeeper, my job is to tend to the headstones and prevent that from happening. Gravestone markings are exposed to the elements for several years and start to fade, just like the memories of their owners. Gravekeeper, my job is to make sure that shit don't happen. Old lady didn't come today. It makes sense. It's raining. Ain't she's here every day. Be on here? Nope. Alrighty. Let's do one last check. Mines check. Doll Studio check. Armorica, Tangram, Ursula, Crossbell, Belgard. Those are all check. We did the Harbor District, right? Yeah, you guys over here. Can't go to Michelin. No such thing as an... Oh, yeah, we talked to you. And you're like, I thought it was friggin' smart when I thought of it. I've been in the same situation. You think you're going to say something, and then you realize halfway through the sentence, you're like, I don't know where I'm going with this. And then you have to, like, either just awkwardly abort it, or try and hope that you'll know why you started this sentence by the time you get to the end. And most of the time, you don't figure out why you started the sentence, and you just kind of look like an idiot. But eventually, you get used to it over time. Wonder where they're at.
あら、あなたたち。どうも、ミシェルさん。
その話を聞いてちょっと気になりまして。
いやね、催促した形になっちゃって。でもありがとう。わざわざ来てくれて嬉しいわ。
ってことは、まだエオリアさんたちと連絡が取れてねえのかよ。
ええ、アリオスたちが手分けして当たってるけど、本当にもう一体何をやってるのかしら。
さすがに心配ですね。
うん。エニグマが通じないってことは自治州外に出ているのかな。
私もそう思ったんだけど、駅や空港を利用した記録がないみたいなのよね。
Yeah?
ベルガード門とタングラム門にも通行記録はないみたいだし。
I feel like it's more likely they're in a situation where they don't have access to their enigmas, not that the enigma calls aren't going through.
それはさすがにおかしいですね。
もしリンさんたちが自治州内にいるのであれば、なんとか居場所を特定できるかもしれません。
本当か？
I mean, we know you're good at sensing things, but have you gotten even better?
確かエニグマ2には研究段階の機能が搭載されていたはずです。その一つが緊急時にアラート信号を発信する機能です。そうなの？オーグメント内の予備動力で一定間隔ごとに特定周波数の動力波を発信する仕組みですが、あまりにも弱い動力波のため実用には至っていないと聞きます。
Ah, but you have your super sensing powers can probably
ただ機能そのもの
interpret
は
it?
カットされずに残っているかと。
じゃあその微弱な動力波をなんとかキャッチできれば。
リンとエオリアの居場所も特定できるってわけね。
試してみる価値はあるかと。この機能についてはロバーツ主任が詳しいので IBC に行ってみましょう。
Alrighty.
多分力になってくれるはずです。
Or you'll force him to help?
わかった。行ってみよう。
すまないわね。本当に助かっちゃうわ。何か分かったらこちらにも連絡をちょうだい。場合によったらアリオスたちを呼び戻すから。
Oh, we can handle it.
了解しました。
さて、それじゃあ
Don't you
IBC に
dare
行
send
くか。
Arios to save me, or else you'll be on my shit list forever. Unless we need saving. And that will be determined entirely up to me. Well...
さてと
Oh, we finally get to have an
ロバーツ
access
主
card
任はいる
again.
かな？
多分財団のフロアで暇そうにしてると思います。エニグマで連絡してみましょう。
And he's gonna be down here in about 2.7 seconds.
ティオです。いえ、別にそんなつもりは。しつこいです、主任。
相変わらずみたいな。
ティオちゃんももう少し優しく接すればいいのに。
むしろあのおっさんなら冷たくされて喜んでんじゃねえか。
World's not ready for that, Randy.
エニグマ2の緊急アラート機能について。ええ、そうです。はい、下に来ているので。
相談に乗ってくれるって？
ええ、すぐこちらに降りてくるそうです。何でもヨナも一緒だとか。
Oh, the Youngsters?
それって確か爆破されたジオフロントの部屋を使っていた？
エプスタイン財団出身の天才ハッカーくんだったかな。
ああ、小生意気だが微妙にヘタレな小僧だぜ。
さすがに今は財団の事務所に厄介になってるらしいな。
ええ、いやいやみたいですけど。
なるほど、そんな事情だったのか。
は、どうせ動力切れで連絡が取れないってだけだろ。遊撃士なんて言いこぶった連中ほっときゃいいじゃん。
ような、お前な。
もうそんなこと言っちゃダメよ。
はあ、ヨナ君ときたら最近ずっとこうなんだよ。せっかく事務所の一角に最新型の専用端末ルームを用意してあげたっていうのにさ。
I think you seem to give up on this whole make children like you bit. It's not gonna happen.
いくら処理能力が高くったってあんな制限付きのシステムで満足できるかっつうの。とっととセキュリティコードを僕に開放しろよな。
ああ、
Let my
それは
people
ダ
go.
メだよ、ヨナ
Let
君。
my hackers hack.
そんなことをしたら君またやりたい放題しちゃうだろ。代わりにポムットでティオ君に勝てるよ。特訓用のプログラムを組んであげたからさ。
If anyone's gonna beat Tio, it's gonna be us when we reach legendary gamer status.
余計なお世話だっつうの。
なんだかんだ言ってヨナのことちゃんと監督してるみたいだな。
まあ、イラッとするところはともかく有能な人ではありますから。
まあそれはともかく、エニグマ2のアラート機能だがお役に立てないかもしれないね。
そうなんですか？
そういった機能があるのはあるんですよね。
ただ動力波が弱くてほとんど感知できなくてね。10
we got
センチくらい近づかないと測定器でも感知できないんだよ。
10セルジュ。
そりゃまた微妙な距離だな。
クロスベル市内にいるのなら感知できそうだけど。
私のセンサーと組み合わせるのはどうでしょう。
Yeah, that's what I've been
された
saying.
システムならエイオンで連動できそうですか？
ああ、それならあるいは、いややっぱりダメだ。エイオンに連動させるには測定器の精度が不安定すぎる。
I mean, it just needs to give us somewhere.
動力圧の問題もあるし周辺地形の反射も考えられるからかなり無理があると思うよ。
I believe in old Tio Tot.
そうですか。
何がダメなのかいまいちわかりませんが。
どうやら技術的な問題があるみたいね。
だったらさ、オルキスタワーの屋上で測定しちゃえばいいんじゃね？
ヨナ君、
どういうことだ？
アラート用の動力波は微弱すぎて測定器から近い場所にないと感知しきれない。かといって測定器とティオのセンサーと連動させても出力が足りないし精度不足なんだろ。
Yeah?
でも遮蔽物のないタワーの屋上なら
I
感知精
guess
度も上げられるだろうし、
that makes
高
sense.
出力の動力が確保できるんじゃね？
相変わらず意味不明だが。
Be up, tall, signal, no hit, mountain, fine, bracer.
どうなのティオちゃん。
驚きました。
いやはやさすがヨナ君。システムエンジニアとしての才能は目を見張るものがあるね。
まあそれほどでもあるけどな。
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
それじゃあ
なんとか目処が立ったみたいだね。
ええ、いけるかもしれません。
早速オルキスタワーの管理部に屋上の使用許可がもらえないか掛け合ってみよう。ヨナ君、君も手伝ってくれるね。
なんで僕がって言いたいけど、まあ暇だし手伝ってやるよ。その代わりあんたらこれで貸し一つだからな。
No. You actually owe us one. We put ourselves in a life or death match to go down to your base and check it out. We almost lost our gamer pride versus Campanella.
無茶な頼みでもない限りきっとお返しさせてもらうわ。
Chief Roberts and Yona then went to Orkio's tower and were given permission to set up their equipment on the roof. Let the SSS know it would take time before the search would be ready. Lloyd and the others decided they should finish any other outstanding business before heading to Orkio's tower. Did we? Did we decide that? Karina likes it for orbital games. I'm partial to the weather forecast. The forecasts are blah, blah, blah. I think we're just gonna head right over. Probably gonna be like the end of the exploration period. I mean, I can't think of anything else. I feel like we've hit everything up. Maybe one kind of last little mental check of everything. Trying to think, are there any places that maybe would have new dialogue? Since we've kind of advanced the story. How's it going to the Bracer Guild, guys? Make sure you contact me immediately. I get RAC and others back here. I don't know, I think we're just gonna go ahead and hit it up. It's possible there's maybe someone who's had like their dialogue updated and there's like a scene or something, but I don't really feel like combing to that extent. Well, that's a shame. The weather's so overcast I can't see the top from here. I came all the way out here too. Why does it have to rain on today of all days? I don't know what time we're at because of the like a big chunk. Well, I stopped the recording after a while when we were doing the Sully thing, and then I think I spent like 8 more minutes afterwards doing the mini game.
もしもし、あんたら今どこ？こっちは各種機器の設置が終わったとこだぜ。
ああ、ちょうどタワーのエントランスに来たところだ。このまま屋上に向かえばいいのか？
ああ、受付に言えばエレベーター用の認証カードをくれるそうだぜ。とっとと上がってこいやな。
わかった。お疲れさん。
We came here as fast as we could, dude. I can't stop yawning.
ああ、受付で認証カードを借りて屋上に上がろう。
雨も降っていることだし、あまり待たせない方がいいわね。
I don't have too much more time to record. I'll probably have enough time to do this whole story section and everything. Though I got about 30 minutes. Maybe slightly longer.
オルキスタワーへ。あ、特務支援課の方々ですね。
ええ、認証カードを発行していただけるとか。
はい、こちらになります。そちらのカードをエレベーター内のパネルにかざすと最上階の40階に直通で上がれます。1ヶ月のみ有効の使い捨てですので。
Absolutely not. I will keep this forever.
了解しました。
なんだかすごいですね。
ああ、IBC ビルよりもさらに進んでおるな。
さすがは最新技術の塊ってところかな。
Guess we'll make a little save and then head on up to see if we can find them.
ここでいいのかな？
Just stick it in, Lloyd.
はい。先ほどの認証カードをそこにかざしてください。
Lloyd, inserted the card into the panel. 40th floor.
そういえばそのパネル、21階から30階までのボタンがないみたいだけど。
They're ghost floors. They don't actually exist.
そのあたりはすべてメンテナンスフロアみたいね。
メンテナンスフロア？
なんでも 巨大な構造物の重量バランスを取るためにほぼ中空になっているのだとか。それ以外に地震が起こった時の衝撃吸収装置があるらしいです。
そりゃすごいな。
やはり最新の建造技術が盛り込まれているみたいですね。
I mean, I think the SSS building's pretty fancy and modern, don't you think?
しかしそうまでして巨大なビルを建てる必要あんのか？
Because it's cool.
同じフロア数なら30階建てくらいにしときゃいいじゃねえか。
まあ当初の計画からして無駄が多かったみたいだから。
They should have just gone and made it 50. 50 sounds way cooler than 40.
計画を引き継いだおじさまも派手なものが大好きな人ではあるし、結局不足していた建造費は黒石家の資産で補填したそうね。
へえ、そりゃまた豪勢だね。
ま、おかげでクロスベル市の新たなランドマークとしては相当インパクトがあると思うけど。おっと、そろそろ到着だな。
Elevator's a lot faster than last time, I will say. Now, if only it would stop raining. Isn't it the afternoon?
ちょっと雨が止んできたみたいですね。
ああ、それにしても相変わらずすげえ景色だよな。
ああ、晴れた日だとさらに絶景なんだろうけど。ヨナと主任はどこにいるんだろう。
Dead.
多分
They fell
屋
off.
上の一角にいるのではないかと。
探してみようか。
Now, if I was a Yona, where would I be? Right here! I mean, probably the one furthest away would be. Actually, wait, I see a computer.
やあ、待ってたよ。
Hey man, his legs are like really spread out.
これがアラート信号を感知するための装置ですか。
ああ、ただしこのままじゃ半径10セルジュの範囲内しか感知することができない。
I mean, he's damn near doing a split.
そこでティオ君の出番ってわけだ。
こちらの方は問題ありません。しかし雨の影響は大丈夫ですか？
Who knows?
まあかなり小雨になったしあんまり影響はないと思うよ。しかしティオ君をこのまま雨風にさらすのは忍びないな。
Perish.
そうだ、ティオ君がセンサーを起動している間は僕が傘をさして。
結構です。逆に気が散りますので。
よしっと、こっちも準備 OK だぜ。いつでもエイオンを起動させて大丈夫だからな。
それでは始めましょう。リンさんたちのエニグマ2の個体番号は入力済みですか？
ああ、ギルドからちゃんと番号は聞いておいたからね。すでに測定器に入力してるよ。
了解しました。
ディオ、よろしく頼む。
リンさんたちの居場所、どうか突き止めてあげて。はい、それでは
And if you don't find them, they're most likely dead, so no pressure.
起動。マトリクス方式による測定器とのリンクを開始。
リンクを確認。そのまま行っちまっても問題なさそうだぜ。
測定器への動力供給も高レベルで安定できそうだ。ティオ君、よろしく頼むよ。
はい、それでは行きます。センサー機能開放。エオンシステムリミットブレイク。
Oh, she's sensing, dude. She's reading everyone's internet search history right now.
今のは
何か波みたいなのが広がっていったみたいだけど。
成功みたいだね。
本当ですか？
リンさんたちの居場所が分かっ。
まあ正確にはエニグマ2の場所だけどね。
Alright, give us the deets.
2つのアラート信号を私の方でも感知しました。ここからかなり南の方です
To
ね。
the far south.
んで、入ってきた情報を解析してマップ情報に出力すると。
There's not many places down south.
出てきたぜ。
Oh, like near Michelin, like a new location.
ここは
なんだこりゃ。こんなところに何かあったか。
私の知る限り人の手が入ったことすらない。
New area
失
height.
礼だと思うけど。
そんな場所にあの遊撃士のお姉さんたちがいるわけか。
I don't know, maybe they're something to do with the monsters they're
よ
looking
くわ
for?
かんねえけど
They went off the beaten path and encountered Wald and
さすがに心配だね。
ロイドさん。
とりあえず一旦ミシェルさんのところに戻ろう。それと念のため警察本部にボートを手配してもらった方がいいかもしれない。
Anybody know how to drive a boat, by the way? Asking for a friend?
そうね。
ええ、状況を考えると急いだ方が良さそうです。
ロバート主任にヨナも協力ありがとうございました。
なんの後片付けは任せてくれたまえ。
せいぜい気をつけろよな。
動力ボートの方は港湾区の鳩場に手配しました。すぐに乗ることができると思います。
そうか、ありがとう。ごめんなフラン、いきなり無理なことを頼んで。
いえいえ、こういう時こその皆さんのサポートですから。でも南の湿地帯ですか。くれぐれ。
ああ、肝に銘じるよ。
なんとかボートを確保できたみたいですね。
ああ、フランが素早く手配してくれて助かったよ。
今回に関しては頼りきりになっちゃったわね。
Just accept that the SSS is better than the Bracer Guild, and, you know, it'll be a lot easier.
でも本当にいいの？1時間もすればアリオスたちが戻ってくると思うんだけど。
Arios Schmarios.
いや、それだったら俺たちが先行した方がいいだろう。
And tell him that if he jumps in and tries to save me from a fight that I'm about to win, oh, we're gonna have words.
そうですね。どんな状況かもわかりませんし。
まあ彼らが戻ってきたら追いかけるように言っといてよ。
わかったわ。リンにしてもエオリアにしても永久に迫る凄腕の遊撃士よ。
Really? Felt more like D rank to me.
その二人が連絡も入れず
You know, considering they
足止め
lost
されている事実。
on the first try, totally.
何があるかわからないわ。くれぐれも気をつけなさい。
はい。
準備を終えたら鳩場に行きましょう。
Okay. And once again, I mean, there's maybe places that have updated dialogue since we've kind of progressed the story some. I know that sometimes happens with, like, certain events, but I can't bring myself to walk through and check everything else again, so I think we're just gonna head straight for the boat. And especially if we're about to enter into a dungeon, I would like to go ahead and do it before I stop recording so that I can kind of just do like the last dungeon and do most of it off screen. Just because a lot of times I don't really necessarily have a lot to say in regard to combat. I mean, there is some stuff that we can maybe talk about, but we'll wait until we're forced to. We'll save any topics of conversation for any forced extended combat sections.
支援課の方々っすよね。
はい。雨の中、お疲れ様です。
手配していただいてありがとうございました。
いやいや、これが自分の仕事っすから。そうだ、操縦は大丈夫っすか？なんだったら自分が操縦しますけど。
Oh well, you got this, right?
そうか。それがあったな。
Randy, you got any
車が運転
boat
できるなら
experience?
難しいもんじゃねえだろうが。
Quasi? You ever boated in your mysterious
こ
past?
こはエニグマで課長に連絡しましょうか。
あ、大丈夫です。このタイプのボートだったら操縦の経験はありますから。
へえ、そうなのか。
さすがだな。
やっぱり運転や操縦の類はお手の物みたいだね。
これもそうにゃしれ
I do like how the boat, despite being like kind of like a modern-ish design, has like a freaking old-timey ship wheel on it.
どうします？早速ボートに乗りますか？
そうだな。目的地で何があるかわからない。他にやり残したことはないかな。
Once you board the boat, won't be able to ever leave. Be short term. Okay, we'll say we still have things to do and save.
それじゃあ準備が済んだら。
Just in case. For some reason we need to run back. Take
どう
me.
します？
そうだな。目的地で何が
Once you board the boat, you'll never come back. Head to the
了解しま
wetlands.
した。
それじゃあお気をつけて。いってらっしゃいっす。
Got a little zip in it. A little bit faster than the... We had to sail the lake in Trails 2. Had like a regular old like rowboat back then, I think. It may have been an orbital boat. It wasn't as fancy as that one though. Now, what are you guys
お
doing?
やおや、面白い偶然だ。シュバルツオークションといい、やはり縁があるようですね。
しかしツァオさん、エルム湖の南岸に一体何があるのでし
I
ょう
don't like that you know that.
さて、ここは彼の勘にかけてみるしかないでしょう。不良リーダーの魔人化に、蛇や教会の介入。
The Grail itself. I mean, snakes probably refers to Ouroboros. Oh, the Grail Knights? Is that what they're referring to?
少しでも視覚を潰しておくに越したことはありませんから。
確かに。
失礼します。
なんだファン、その取り乱しようは。
申し訳ありません。その今しがた監視班から信じがたい報告がありましたので。
信じがたい報告。
ファン、詳しい話を聞かせてください。
We could just like pop by Michelin real quick, you know?
天気予報の通り
Get some fishing
午後
in.
からは晴れましたね。
これもエイドスの導きかもしれねえな。正直どんな危険が待ち受けてるかわからねえ。
I mean, if she had her back, she could have just made it so people couldn't turn into fucking demons by eating a flower.
まあ、雨の中で探索するよりはマシかもしれないね。
可能性があるとしたら厳重でしょうか、それとも。
正直今の状況だとどんな可能性も考えられそうね。
アリオスさんたちの到着がいつになるかわからない。なるべく俺たちが先行してリンさんたちの無事を確認しよう。場合によったら警備隊にも連絡する必要があるかも
Absolutely
しれない。
not. I refuse. I'd rather die.
はい。
お姉さんたち、どうか無事でいてくれよな。
これは湿度の急激な上昇を確認。注意してください。
何？
これは霧？
Fog, eh?
さっきまであんなに晴れていたのに。ロイドさん、どうします？
速度を落として慎重に進んでみてくれ。ティオ、岸壁の接近を感知できるか？
はい、なんとか。
こうなったらもう腹をくくるしかねえな。
Please no fog monsters. Anything but that. Oh, there's the boat. I guess we know they're still here.
これは
そこにあるのがリンさんたちが乗ってきたボートみたいだけど。
まさかこんなことになっているとはね。
Oh, there is a lot of it, sire. They're really grassing it up down here. Azure Wetlands.
おいおい、俺ら夢でも見てんのか？
まるでおとぎ話の中にいるみたいですけど。
信じられません。まるで空間自体の構成が現実とは違っているような。
プレロマソウ、いつからこんなに繁殖していたんだ。でもそうか、ヨアヒムがグノーシスの原料を採取していたのは。
I mean that makes sense.
まあ、この場所と考えて間違いはないだろう。
Ian, what are you doing here? Supposed to be maxing and relaxing, girl. Yo, was that a fishing spot?
イン、どうしてあんたが？
それはこちらのセリフだ。蛇どもの影と不良リーダーの魔人か。各地で咲き始めた青い花と不可思議な幻獣の出現。それらの気配をたどってきてみれば、お前たちに出くわすとは。
へえ。
そんじゃこの場所が怪しいと睨んでわざわざ踏み込んできたってか？
その通りだ。お前たちの方は少々事情が異なるようだな。
この際だから事情を説明するけど。
Lloyd told Yen about how Lynn and Aeolia had gone missing and their search for them.
なるほど。あのボートは遊撃士どものものだったか。なるほど。このありさまといい、どうやら確信に近づけているのは確かな。
You want to be any more vague and ominous there?
確信。
なぜ青い花、プレロマ草がクロスベル各地で咲き始めて、それがクロスベルにおいてどんな意味を持つか。
その通り。これも一応は兵ゆえとの契約ではある。遊撃士どもはお前たちに任せるとして。
いや、イン、やはりここは。
Yeah, I mean, Yen did work with us that one time at the end of Zero.
ロイドさん？
おいおい、マジかい？
はあ、なんとなくそんなことを言い出しそうな気がしたけど、まさに予想通りでしたね。
ったく、こういう時だけは柔軟すぎるっつうかなんつうか。
バニングス、何を勘違いしている？
Oh, the game only allows you to have 6 party members.
そもそも私とお前たちは立場も異なれば利害も違う。病院の時と違ってお前たちに協力する利点など
ないと言い切れるのか。リンさんとエオリアさんは永久に届くほどの凄腕だ。二人合わせたらあのアリオスさんにも匹敵する腕前を持っていると見た。
Wow, Arias, you're real weak. If you'd lose the Lynn and Aeolia.
その二人が
I'm committed to the bit about Lynn and Aeolia not actually being strong.
本当にあんた一人でも大丈夫だと断言できるのか？
Yeah, you're not that strong.
まあ、緊急事態ではありますし。
リンさんたちが無事だったら情報を手に入れることもできるしな。
あくまで効率重視なら確かに協力はできるはずだわ。
特務支援か。どうやら随分とリーダーに感化されているようだな。
そうかしら。
まあ、
And plus, you know you want to join anyway.
少々不本意です
が。いや、だからなんで俺のせいになってるのか
Is
疑
it
問なんだけど。
the daily everyone dunks on Lloyd time?
これも人徳だろうね。
よかろう。こたびも一時的に同行しよう。だが、風の牽制が追いついてきたら私は去る。それでいいな。
ああ、わかった。
しかしこの人数だとさすがに小回りが効かねえな。
Oh, Ellie, gosh, go guard the vote, Ellie.
魔獣に襲われた時なんか身動きが取れなくなりそうだ。
なら誰か一人ここに残って
Oh man, who's it gonna be? Oh, so many
ボー
decisions.
トの見張りも必要かもしれませんし。
いいんじゃない？風の牽制が来た時のための連絡役にもなりそうだし。
He won't arrive, okay? Quit saying like, no, Arios, go away. Go be with your daughter. She needs you.
編成を考えてみよう。あの技を教えてもらった借りをまだちゃんと返せていない。なんとしてもリーさんたちを見つけて
Also, what is this non-canon picture here? Ellie? Like, we never choose Ellie to help us out. No offense, Ellie. Which member will you What? Okay, sorry, Noel. Wazzy's a main party member. Ellie, get out of my freaking party! Ian, what is it that you say you do here? Okay, you got a bunch of Mirage stuff. Get strength, arts, and speed boost in battle. Okay, I mean, you could kind of feel like a Wazzy-esque role. How fast are you? You're not nearly as fast as Wazi. Your equipment is strong, but not like amazing. Spoilers. What do you mean women only? That would actually be kind of neat if they had never given away that Riksha is Yin. If you had this as kind of a big hint, that'd be kind of cool. I do kind of wish they hadn't have shown, like, played their hand on that regard so early. I mean, it is a cool reveal at the end of Chapter 2 of the first game, but I don't know. I think it would have been more interesting if they kept that at least for longer. That information. Yeah, honestly, I'm sorry. Well, we'll maybe use you for a little bit. Like, let's get into a few fights with Yin. Small boat. Let's be the boat those two use. We should head further in. Okay, you got like a little... Wacha! I don't really like running towards the camera. Feels weird. Also, what in the hell are you? What monstrosity is this? Do you think Adio stays up in heaven because she's afraid of what she's created? Surprise lunchbox! That wasn't very cashmere of you. Yeah, and I want to use your attacks. Fortunately, everyone's too strong. Okay, so you get like all your stats boosted for 2 turns at the start. That's pretty neat. Fortunately, we keep getting all these dang team rushes. Don't... What are you doing? Stop. Don't ever do that again. What are your crafts? You have Dragon Claw, Moonlit Butterfly, Falling Moon, the buff spell. Dude, I mean, that's a big AoE. Oh, it like heals you, okay. Or that other attack healed you, and it confused you. I don't know. Do you have multiple ults or you just have the one? Asking for a friend. How do I see its status? It's the one. Attack all? Pretty cool. Yeah, we'll try and use like 2 more of your skills on screen, and then we're probably gonna... Ah! That was a preemptive attack? What? What does this do? I mean, I know it's stealth, but I just kind of want to see what it looked like. Pretty cool. What? I think we've actually seen this before, but... Yeah, because you use it both in your original fight with Yin and when you have her in the end of Zero. Legendary Assassin, eh? Yeah, you probably don't reflect art damage, do you? That's good. I kind of thought maybe it wouldn't reflect if, like an S-break attack. I don't really know why I thought that, but it made sense at the time. Okay, like really, you reflect physical damage and you, you're just annoying. Please stop. And you have 100% AoE lifesteal, or not AoE lifesteal, but just 100% lifesteal. Yin! Cast the spell! You died? How did you die? What? What are these enemies? Yin, why are you dead? Oh my god! I'm losing my mind here. Okay, never fight those guys again. Alrighty. We will, You open the chest inside is a tiny palm. It would wave, but it has no arms. Done with you, Yin. Get the hell out of my party. Freaking weirdo. Welcome back, Wazzy. I'm sorry I strayed from you. And Wazzy was like kind of bad at first, but honestly I think Wazzy has actually become like really good. You know that we've just like made him a pure speed lord. Like he's got a lot of utility, and plus his crafts are kind of bad at first, but now that they've upgraded, they're honestly pretty good. Like the oh, this is new, I think, but like his crafts are. I mean, Phantom Rush, we don't really use it as much anymore because he kind of stays back and he can chrono down pretty freely now. But like Broad Axe is like a big, huge AoE. Trinity Card is a massive AoE now. And it being like a low-cost impede that you can hit from basically all the way across the screen is really nice. And since he's so fast, combined him with the impede, he can kind of always cancel people out as long as he has the CP for it. I don't know why I'm fighting these guys. I was meant to end the video. And I mean, he even does some physical damage. Like, despite having a... Like, despite his, not having, like, a super offensive Master Quartz. But yeah, we'll stop here. In the next video, we'll probably just kind of pick right up either, I guess at the end of the dungeon, or if whatever. I don't know if there's gonna be like story cutscenes or something. I guess we'll try and... I don't know what we'll do. The last dungeon didn't have any. We could also fish. we could fish. We pull our own gas and spawn cryptids, but can it spawn me a nice catch? Lloyd, Lynn and Aeolia are in mortal danger. What are you doing? Fishing pole go burr. Come on, I didn't mean to hit it again. Oh, a piranha. We use that for something. That's like for one of the trade-ins needs a piranha. We got 2 of them. But yeah, well, like I said, we need to end the video. Yeah, we'll pick up next time at the end of the dungeon. You know, do all the fighting and everything off screen, and then maybe also a little fishing, little fishing, and fight old, see what happened to old Lynn and Aeolia. I mean, I guess it's involving Wald, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.